It is September 6th, 2012. We're at Timberline Lodge, the base of Mount Hood. Nancy and I will be going on the Pacific Crest Trail from Timberline Lodge to Bridge of the Gods.
Oh, Dave's go, oh, that's nothing. It says change the batteries, Dave.
These are the glaciers on Mount Hood. You can tell they're groomed. They have skiing year-round here. And towards summer or end of summer, which is now, they will ski usually until noon. And by then this snow on the glacier, the ice gets mushy, so they'll come off. But they have a pretty big area that they can ski in, and I know some years the U.S. Olympic ski team will practice here. Canada, 550 miles. Mexico, 2,108. This is the back of Timberline Lodge, and in the background, if you can see it, is Mount Jefferson. Might be a little too hazy for you to see it. There's another side of Mount Hood, and down here is Zigzag Canyon. We'll be making our way down the canyon and across this creek and probably up along that ridge there, I'm guessing. We're at the bottom of Zigzag Canyon. We cross the little Zigzag River right here over these rocks. There's some other hikers over there. We stopped and had our lunch here. Nancy's taking some pictures. And we're gonna head up over that way and up the ridge. We've come up the other side of Zigzag Canyon, and we'll end up going down another canyon. Our next major stop will be the Sandy River. This is the crossing of Lost Creek. We still haven't reached the Sandy River. We got quite a bit of ways still to go, but we cross here, go down another canyon, up and over again. I think this is the Sandy River. We're on top of a ridge which is basically nothing but sand. It's like we're at the beach. We've made it to the Sandy River. This is the bridge we're going to go across. It's actually there's 3 little logs, 2 posts and a rope, and 2 boots. And that's the Sandy River. Don't know if you can see it, but it's really cloudy with silt. This is looking down the canyon, and you can see all the dust blowing. That's what we've been walking through. All today is very dusty, very sandy. In fact, sometimes you feel like you're walking on the sand dunes at the beach. So it made for slow going. We emptied our shoes periodically, and they were just full of grit. This is Ramona Falls. We're camped near Ramona Falls. I am so tired I can't even pronounce it. There's my tent. Here's our little eating area. We're cooking dinner. There's Nancy's tent over here. We're going to eat dinner, have a little dessert, and hit the sack. Today is Friday, September the 7th. We hope to get to Lolo Pass today. This is the last look at the Sandy River. You can hardly see it, but during the early spring it would be bank to bank. So all this would be nothing but raging river. This is the muddy river. Somebody said somewhere there's a bridge. We couldn't find it, and evidently we get to go across this, which should be really fun, because there's the river down below. He's a lot taller than us. It's a real tight squeeze. We are taking a break on what we think is the top of Bald Mountain. It's been quite a very steep climb up from the muddy river. A lot of switchbacks. There was a couple little streams, but very hard climbing. We've just come out on Lolo Pass Road. Tomorrow we'll start here and continue on. This is day 3, starting at Lolo Pass, looking down through the canyon. I think where those little low clouds are is the Columbia River. We're gonna try and make it to Indian Springs today. This is a side creek, side trail to Huckleberry Mountain. If you go down it 2 miles, you'll hit Lost Lake. We went out to a little clearing and had lunch, and now we'll continue on.
Well, it'll turn you off, turn you on again.
We've made it to Indian Springs. We're going to have something to drink, a little yumminess to eat before we head back to Lost Lake. That's Indian Springs. Somebody has left 2 water bottles for some thru hikers that are thirsty and need water. This is Sunday, September 9th, and we spent last night at Lost Lake Campground, and now we're at the campground up at Wadham Lake, and we'll be walking down to the lake. This is Wadham Lake. We've arrived at Camp Smoky, and we're going to have lunch here. You come down here, it's very windy, but they have this little shelter built. It has a bench, it has a fire pit. Very nice. It's Sunday night, and we are near the edge of the Benson Plateau where it drops over into the gorge. Tomorrow we'll go over down the gorge and then into Cascade Locks, and our adventure will be done. This is a little campsite off the Pacific Crest Trail. There's my tent. There's Nancy's tent. This is Monday, September 10th. We're packing up, getting ready to leave. It sprinkled a little bit during the night. Right now we're kind of up in the clouds. Hopefully it will burn off later. We've just come off the Benson Plateau. Our goal is right down there. That's Bridge of the Gods. But it doesn't look that far away, but it takes a long time to get there. And it's cloudy, windy, And I just took off my rain jacket, so I'm hoping it's gonna not rain anymore. This is a banana slug. Might look like something else, but it's a slug. We're about halfway down. This is Oregon grape. It's the state flower of Oregon.
And that's not it. That's the only place you can screw them. The gals are at the Bridge of the Gods.
This is the Bridge of the Gods. We're not going to walk over it. They've got construction going on, limited to one lane part of the way, and there's no walkway. But I've now completed Oregon.